How do you find the defendant, Angela Pollina, as to count 1, murder in the 2nd degree? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Angela Pollina rested her head on her hands as she braced herself for the unanimous verdict. Guilty of murder and child endangerment in the death of her 8-year-old stepson, Thomas Valva.
Unlike other cases, we had the video and we had the text messages, and when you marry those two together, it really created a compelling story of what happened to those two poor boys.
The trial lasted 2 weeks with difficult testimony. Jurors were shown Thomas's autopsy photos, videos of him and his brother Anthony shivering on the garage floor, trying to stay warm, and disturbing testimony that the boys weren't allowed to use any bathroom inside the house.
I was very sad to be sending someone to jail for murdering a child. But I looked at her, and I didn't look at her a whole lot, but I think she knew it was coming.
Juror number 3 said all but one juror wanted to convict, so they requested readbacks of what caused the hypothermia that killed Thomas. That helped them reach the verdict.
The fact that the evidence shown that it couldn't have been just the hosing down in the backyard alone that made the child hypothermia. That meant it was also the basement, the garage floor, which the defendant was involved with making the child sleep there.
During the trial, defense attorney Matthew Toohey tried to make the case that it was Pollina's ex, Michael Valva, who killed Thomas by hosing him down on a 19-degree day. But the prosecution argued it was Pollina who insisted the boys stay in the frigid garage with no mattress, blankets, or means to stay warm for months that led to Thomas's demise. Toohey was asked if he regrets putting her on the stand.
No, I don't regret that. I don't know what they thought she lied about, so no. So she wanted to testify too, so.
The courtroom was packed when the verdict was read, and Pollina's ex and father of her youngest daughter is glad justice has been served.
It feels good, but it doesn't fix what these kids went through and what Tommy went through. It doesn't fix it. I'm glad she's being held responsible, thank God.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.